Okay, I am so stressed. I have not been this stressed in a long, long time. I have no makeup on, not even eyebrow pencil, not mascara, not anything. I do have a little bit of lip balm, like lip treatment on. That is it. I have to have something on my lips. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you what happened, okay? First of all, I want to thank everybody who bought my palette, okay? I am like over 3/4, like I'm almost sold out, you know. It's amazing, mind-blowing. I just feel blessed. I don't even know the right word. I am so appreciative. I'm just shocked, you know. And I've been up all night. Everybody, unless you ordered something after 12 o'clock a.m., I guess it would be this morning. Today's what, Monday or Tuesday? I don't remember. I think Tuesday. Of course, I haven't packaged or anything yet, but you should have received a tracking number. I have been working my butt off. It was about 4:30 a.m. and I'm like, all right, Anne, you got to go to bed. You know, you got to get some sleep because I know how to get up in the morning. Okay. Then I'm like, I forgot I have a sponsored video for my beauty channel that I have to edit yet, and I have to send it for approval, right? Because when it's a sponsorship, you just can't put, you know, they have to approve it first, make sure, you know, everything's okay and different things like that. And so then it was about 5:30 because I did little edits, like I didn't put like any memes or any like you know how like I usually do, just, you know. And I sent that over, so hopefully that'll come today so I can put that video up tonight. So I probably went to sleep around 6 something, okay? My alarm goes off at 8:37. I forgot that I had set it. So I literally have 2 hours of sleep, if that, okay? And it's broken up sleep because my anxiety, it's like you gotta go to the post office and I know I can get the post office to come and pick it up, but I know if I drop it off at the post office, everything will be shipped today, everything, because I want you guys to have your palettes before Christmas, right? Okay, because most of it, if you live in the U.S., takes 3 days. Okay, so let me tell you. I get a text message from my cable. So I have Comcast cable. Now, I pay internet, cable TV, and I still have a landline. And I pay almost $350 a month, okay, for all of that. All right? I know it's expensive. So last month, they charged me 3 times, which overdrew my account. I have 2 separate accounts. One that I just keep my bills in, and the other one where I have my money, where I can, you know, where I do my shopping and all that other kind of stuff. So it overdrew my account, and I'm like, what in the hell? Because this was like Thanksgiving, I'm buying all this other stuff. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Black Friday, and I bought like my TV, you know, all that kind of stuff. So it did. It overdrew my account. Got it fixed, you know, all that. It took a while, but got it fixed. I wake up today with a text message. They charged me $630 or $631 and change. Not once, twice. Over $1,200, which overdrew my account, of course. So now, when I call them, they're like, this automated thing about changing your password. Everybody has to change their password, so there must be some kind of something going on. I'm not sure, okay? I don't know what's going on, but it's like you never could talk to a live person. So I'm going to go here before I call my bank and get this, see if they can refund my money or what have you, because with my bank, for some reason, I have a credit union, but for some reason, they're always telling me, well, if it's pending, they can't do anything about it. They have to wait till it's not pending anymore. Now, I know some banks will do it even if it's pending. My bank is like, you have to wait until it's pending. I mean, before it's not pending, before they can, like, you know, refund your money and stuff like that. And so that's that. And then I have to go to Walmart and get more envelope mailer thingies and stuff, but I am like so stressed out. So let's go in here and I'll be right back. And it's my anxiety, because I haven't slept and I suffer from anxiety, that I'm really like manic right now, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because I've got to finish my Christmas shop and I got stuff I got to do. It's like, I can't have this happen to me, not this time of year, you know? And it's not even the right amount. Like, that less. Okay, I'll be back. You ought to be kidding me. Nope, I'm going to come back. I literally forgot to return my router. But if I go back and come back, it's going to be a line. I won't be able to talk to them. I'll just come back later and drop off the router. The old one, remember, I got a new one, the modem or whatever it is. All right, I got to go. I'll be right back. They're not open yet, so I need to wait anyway. Oh my God. It's too early. There's other people, they're waiting outside. It is too cold to wait outside. Woo, that sun. All right, I'm going to go to Walmart, which is right across. So I just have to run in there real quick and get some more mailers, because when I checked the tracking, it's not coming here till Wednesday now. And I can't wait till Wednesday to ship everything. And or I will have to go to the post office to get the free mailers, of course. I don't even know if they have that many, you know, at one that you can grab all them. I don't even know how it works. I'm just stressed out, so I'm not thinking clearly, because really, I only have about 10 minutes before they open, and I can go home, get the router, and come back before. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go home and get the router, because you have a line, you have to wait. And so there's already like 3 or 4 people waiting. And remember last time I went to get Tyler a phone and there was like 13 people ahead of me, and I waited for like 2 hours, and I don't have time because I got to go home and finish, like, so everything's done. All my thank you cards are handwritten, all the like packing of it. I just need more mailers to put everything in and ship it, and you know, and all that. And I want to do it all at once, so I don't have to keep going back to it. Okay, it's just a mess. And my nerves are bad, and the sun is in my eyes, so I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Back. Got my bag here with that modem. So let's try this again. They open up in 1 minute. I ran in the house, ran back out. See, now you guys get to see like my anxiety, like my true anxiety, my manic, I guess you would say. And this is how I get. Now, if I was home, and let's say, you know, I didn't have to do anything, I would be outside doing yard work. This is when I am constantly like you know, I do things to get, because I'm manic. You know how like you guys say, oh, like, you know, you should have your kids helping you. At that time, I can't. I just want to do it, and I don't want to wait. You know, it's kind of like if I had to go somewhere, you know, like Lexi's off today, and Lexi was like, well, Mom, I'll go with you, you know, to keep you company. And it's like, but she had to get dressed. No, I want to go right now when I get like that. So that's why sometimes like you'll see me doing a lot of like, or I'll tell you I did this yard work, or, you know, sometimes I don't talk to my friends on the phone like all day, maybe a day or 2 days, because I am like constant. Like when I say I don't sit down, like that's the truth. I don't sit down. You know, I'll get, like, first of all, it's like I go to bed 3, 4 in the morning. I still get up about 8:30. I always have my alarm set, okay? So if I only get 2 or 3 hours, I get up, have my coffee, check my email, you know, all that other kind of stuff. And then, like, boom, I just start from there, you know? I just edit videos, or if I have to film, or then, like, when I go downstairs, you know, I have the 3 dogs, right? Or, you know, or then I'm like cleaning the house and like deep cleaning, and then I'll start scrubbing the cabinets in the kitchen, and like, then I gotta cook dinner, and then do the dishes. We don't have a dishwasher or anything like that, right? And then I'll start like scrubbing the bathroom, and like I am like, there are some times I don't like get to sit down till like 10, 11 o'clock at night. And then by that time, like Lexi and Isaiah, they work till 11. They get home about 11:30. Lexi's been working doubles lately though. Then I spend some time with them, and it's like, by that time I'm so tired, I don't want to talk anymore. Like, I just want to relax, because my mind is still going. I wouldn't be able to go to sleep. You know, it's like your body's tired, but your mind won't shut down, because I'm always thinking. And then maybe that next day, like, my back's hurting, like, I'm just hurting where I don't want to talk, because then I'm, like, cranky, you know? It's like my mood's stable. I just can't explain it. And then, like, when I go through my depression days where I don't want to do anything, I'm not motivated, right? I mean, I'm still cooking dinner and all that other kind of stuff. Like, you got to do what you got to do, right? But I don't want to talk because I know I'm cranky or whatever the case may be. But then it's like, so then I get behind. So the next few days, I'm like, it's just the weirdest thing. And this is what anxiety, at least for me, what anxiety is. Constantly, like, my mind. I don't know what it's like just to sit down and watch TV all day, like, and not to, like, do you understand what I'm saying? I don't know, because then I get anxiety by just sitting there. It's like, oh, I could be doing this. I don't know. It's very weird. I need to just paint the bathroom and stuff. You see how I go? Okay, they must be open. I don't see anybody standing outside. All right, let's get this done and I'll be back. I'll be back. So let me tell you what happened. I go there. I was in there for almost 30 minutes. Well, like 27 minutes. Anywho, as I was leaving, I seen a line. So I got it right before, like, what would you call it? Rush hour traffic. You know, because they also have, like, I gotta go around this way. They also have, like, cell phones, and they have, like, a mobile section that you can pay. And, you know, Christmas time, I'm sure there's deals and people are, you know, that's why it's so busy. But unless that's what's happening to me happened to everybody else too. I don't know, but there's a line. I mean, probably these 10, 11 people. Okay. Anywho, I go there and I show them, and I show them the text. I give them the confirmation number, all of that kind of stuff, and they're like, "Well, we don't see it on my end anything that it's there's any type of payment. We can't do anything because I don't see it on my end." So, and he says, but there's only so much we can do. He said, it might take, if it's pending, it might take like a day or so for it to show up on my end. And I said, well, it's hard to speak to a live agent. You know, every time you turn around, they want to send you this text or they hang up on you. I was like, you know, it's frustrating. He was telling me like different things like press 0 and keep pressing 0 and it'll take you right to a live agent. I don't know. So I'm just going to have to get a hold of my bank. But I know it's still pending, so, because it's an overcharge. Listen, if I owed that, or let's say I had a back balance, okay, I'd probably still be upset if I only had to pay a certain amount, like say my past due. Fine. Right? Or I just might take the L and say, okay, well, at least everything's paid. But that's not what I owe. So that's why I'm so upset. It's like, I wasn't expecting that to go out. You know, when you have certain plans with different things, like your money, you know, especially when you're living on an income, like, you know what I mean? Like, I struggle just like everybody else, you know? And so it was just an expense I wasn't expecting. I hope that makes sense. So, you know, I'm calming down. Like, listen, it'll be taken care of. I'll be okay. If anything, you know, I have my children, you know, like, it's not like, you know, like my bills are paid. It's just stressful, I think. And I'm also stressed because it's like with the pallets, like I have to get everything out. Like, when it comes to people's money, see how I am when somebody plays with my money? You see how I get? I'm like up, dressed, boom, only had a couple hours of sleep. Like, don't play with my money. And that's why I'm like that with people when they purchase something from my site or something like that. I don't play around. I might procrastinate when I tell a friend or something, oh, I'm going to send you something or what have you. I've been that way. But when it comes to money that somebody's paying, I don't play, like, right away, you know. I've always been like that. So that's why, like, when everything goes good with my coffee mugs in my store, like, I don't play around, you know. It just gives me anxiety because it's like I want to take everything to the post office, and that way it's out of my hands and everything's out of my control. But why something's in my control as far as packing, does it, you know, it's like my anxiety, you know. And like I said, I want everybody to have their pallet before Christmas. Now, I know some people are asking me because I told you my pallet's going to be in the Slay Glam box for December. And I don't know what's going on. I don't even think she showed a spoiler yet. What's going to be in the December box, I don't know, because I just collab with the palette. So, that's like out of my control as well. You know, I can just control like my end, you know, but all right, let me go in here really, really quickly. All right, I'll be back. All right, today is not my day. They have none. And the ones I ordered won't come in until Wednesday now. So my best bet is to go to Staples. That's what I'm going to do. Normally, I would not film myself when I'm like this. You know, I wouldn't. I would just do what I got to do, you know, and I wouldn't film it. But I want you guys to see, like, the whole me. I don't want to just hide when, you know, when I'm like all happy and bubbly and all that, because that's just not true and that's just not who I am, you know. Or like when I'm venting, like mad. No, there's trust me, there's a lot to me than that. And I want to show you all of me, because there is so many of us that deal with anxiety or depression or have you. And, you know, I don't think it's talked about enough. I really, really don't. And or it's not shown enough. I don't know what it is. You know, some people get that manic, you know, and now I will tell you, I am not medicated, so I know that's my own bit. I'm sure if I was medicated, it would help a lot. But I had an addiction at one time, and not with pills or anything like that. And I have a very, is it in here? Fuck, I know, okay, I got to turn around. I have a very addictive personality, and I just, like before, I had to stay on pills to sleep, and it's been years since I've been on pills to sleep, but it's like my body got used to that. Yeah, I think it's where I was at the cable place. I think it's in that plaza, so I gotta turn around because I'm at the mall now. I can't even think. I'm like, where is Staples? I haven't been to Staples since in a minute. I want to say like last year or something. And so what was my point? I don't even know what I was saying. I lost my whole train of thought. Oh, with pills. So I don't want to. There's so many people. My mom is one of them that like was on Xanax and stuff, and it's like her whole life she just got addicted to it, and she needed more. She couldn't get off of them, and it was like I don't want to live like that, you know, where I have to depend on a pill. So I think that's my issue. But again, is that hurting me in the long run? Probably. You know, I was on pain pills for what, 16, 17 years, prescribed, but I had to get off of them because my addiction was never, my choice of drug was never pills, okay? But what happened is when your body gets so used to it, like if you don't take it before you go to bed, say I forget because I wasn't in a lot of pain or something, or I just fell asleep, I would wake up with withdrawal. My body. So it's like not my mind is like, oh, I need a pill. My body would wake up with withdrawal. And I'm like, I never want to. And then so I got on Suboxone to help me with the withdrawal. Like, do you know what I mean? To help me with all of that issues, you know. Red light. You know, so I can get off of them and stuff. But it's just, I hate when that light, see how that light hits right there? I'm at a red light right now. But, so that's the reason why I'm not on medicine. But like I said, I know it's probably hurting me. And if this keeps up like this, I might have to. Because one day I have my anxiety, then I'm like depressed. You know? Very weird. And then I'm like, there's a days that I'm all happy and motivated and like, woo, you know? I don't know. You know, I do. I think mental illness really should be talked about more. And people should talk about their experiences and share their experiences. So people don't feel all alone. Because there were so many times I'm like, why do I feel like this? And other, like, my kids don't have this. They don't understand. They can't relate. They're like, Mom, just sit down. And I'm like, I can't. and when I was with my husband, like, he would always tell me, just sit down, like, I gotta go right here, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, and or I was like, can you get this done? And he'd take his time, and then I would do it. He didn't understand this anxiety. I can't help it sometimes. Like, it's like, I gotta do it, and I gotta do it right now, you know? Or I will pace. When I talk on the phone, I pace. I don't think there's ever been a time that I can talk on the phone that I can remember that I just sit down. I am constantly pacing, even when I do that walkie-talkie, like they do with Instagram and all that other kind of stuff, or like text message. I'm pacing, and I don't like being like this. Like, I don't want to. I want to be where I can go to sleep and sleep 6-7 hours. I hate that I don't go to bed till 4 or 5, and then I'm still up at 8:30, 9 o'clock. Like, I wish, or even earlier than that, I wish I could sleep, you know? So that is that. That is my rant for today. It seems like for the past, probably a year, every day I have some type of rant. I've never been like, good morning, how are you? It's beautiful. You know, I'm either complaining about my soon-to-be ex-husband or, whatever, you know, friendships, I don't know. Oh my goodness. I tell you guys, I have no life, and I don't have in real life friends. You know what I mean? Like, where I could pick up the phone and say, come on, let's go walking. Oh, I would love that. You know how much that would help my anxiety? Like, today, if I didn't have anything to do, I would go walking. That would help out my anxiety a lot. But I just have too much to do. Maybe if I get everything done, I don't know. So I just pick up the phone and talk. I talk to you guys. Okay. Where are you at? Yeah, Staples is over there by the PetSmart and Target and all that stuff. You know, when I usually go. And then ShopRite's over here. So, because I was like, I remember seeing Staples, but where do I see Staples at? All right, let me go in here and see if they have any mailing thingies. I'll be back. All right, they had them, and they were actually on sale. Do you see how things work out? Like, I was so stressed out. So here, they're only for a pack of 12, $9. But if you get 5 or more, they're on sale for $4.50 a piece. So it was like I saved a lot of money, and that's good. And the ones that are coming in Wednesday, I can still use, because, you know, I told you guys I want to sell some of my, like, used makeup for, like, very, very cheap and stuff. Like my eyeshadow palettes that maybe I only swatch one of the shade, you know. So that worked out. You see? Oh, God is so good sometimes. Now, I am on my way to McDonald's to get me breakfast, because I know I shouldn't. I know that, but my nerves are bad, and see, this is when I have excuses. The stress. I don't know. I can't help it, but I deserve one. I'm not gonna get a soda though. No, I'm not. So how is your day going? It was a bipolar moment. You see that? Oh my goodness. Sometimes I am so hypocritical, because I'm like, you know, more people should show, but sometimes when I get very manic, I don't show it. See, I'm very hypocritical, because I'm like, it needs to be talked about more. People need to show it more. But a lot of times I don't show it. One is not because I'm embarrassed by it, or I wouldn't have filmed it today, but I think I'm like, you know, just doing yard work, or I don't know. I just think because I do repetitive stuff, you know, maybe it's boring. But really, when I'm like this and when I have nothing to do, am I crooked? I should, like, go live or something. Even if, like, there's hardly anybody on there, because it's like I feel like I have to let you guys know there's so many people that work. But when is really the right time to go live? That's what I really should do. I mean, that is a thought, you know, just go live and talk to you guys. Sometimes when I can't sleep, like 2 in the morning, I do think for like a split second, like, should I go live? Is there other people that can't sleep like me? You know what I mean? That are just sitting there staring at the walls. Because it's like, I can't call people, you know, people are sleeping, you know. I do. I think that quite often. And maybe I should one day just do a surprise 2 a.m. Hello. You know. All right, I'm feeling a little bit better. I think because I got my bubble mailers and all that stuff, then I can go back and finish just like putting everything in there, and then go to the post office, get that done, and then I'll have everybody done except for whoever ordered from after 12 a.m., you know, like in today, of course, but like I can like musa, you know, and then I'll worry about the money later, you know, which thank goodness I have to look at it like this, like I don't have a bill due or something like that, and then it's like, what do you do? What they charge you, doesn't it, you know, or something like that. And they charged me twice. It was like $1,200, you know. All right, I'm back. All right, it is close to 12 o'clock, and this is my fourth run to the post office. So a lot of you guys probably, well, you already had the tracking number last night, but you'll see that it's moved, it's shipped, you know. This is my last one that I have done, and that is like filled up to the top. This is a big ass box. My last one, and then I'll start working on the ones that ordered anything from 12 a.m. till now, you know, which I still have orders to do for that. But I'm a lot better after I ate and all that. And now that this is all done, I think for me, the anxiety was like not having everything done. When something's out of my control, I like to be in control. Because I didn't have the mailers, and then the mailers weren't going to come till Wednesday. I think really what started is that the cable charged me twice. Even once it's bad, $632, but twice, you know. And then it just went from there, my anxiety. And because I wanted to drop these off like 9 a.m. so they could start, you know. I think that's what it was. But now, like, I'm back on track. Everything's done. This is why I say, like, you know, everything is going to be okay. Sometimes we're like, oh, you know, but there's so many people that have it so worse than us. I mean, this was like nothing. It's just, I get overwhelmed. I don't know if it's that. It's just my anxiety. I get like manic, you know, but I feel so much better. Oh, very quickly. So in yesterday's vlog, I had went to the post office and I had this big box. I'm like, I don't know what this is. Thank you so much. Actually sent me some pots and pans. How ironic was I at Walmart, because I had went to the post office first, right, to see about the mailer bet, the free ones, right, how like flimsy they were. And then I got that box. I didn't know what it was. And then I go to Walmart and they had one box of pot and pans. I'm like, should I get it? And something was like, no, don't get it, because, you know. And then I go home and open it. I could not believe it. And they are beautiful. Oh, I cannot wait to use them. I washed them and everything last night, so they're ready. I'll probably cook with it tomorrow. But thank you so much. You did not have to do that. Oh, my goodness. But I'm not going to get emotional. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. I really do. And then last night, I threw away all my old pots and pans, the ones that are like scratched up and cheaper, you know. Oh, it's going to be so nice. Like, not to have nothing sticking on the bottom of the pan. Oh, thank you. All right, let me go in here and take care of this, and I'll be back. All right, I just got out of there. I'm going to drive somewhere where I'm out of the sun. But let me just tell you, when you think you have it bad, remember I said there's always people that have it worse. There was this guy, he came up to me, asked me if I worked here, because he see me carrying this empty box. And I think it was Nigerian, his accent, very nice young man. And he was saying how he lost his wallet and had his bank card, but his ID. And he was showing me a picture, you know, but he's from New York, so he's from a different state. And he was like, you know, my bank card, he was like, I can call and get that, you know, cancel it. He was like, but my ID, because I guess, I don't know. He was like, that's the one that's going to be, which I get, because you need all these, you know, you like need 8 points and stuff for them, you know, to prove that it's you and stuff. And it's just a lot of work. And a lot of, especially in the East Coast, a lot of DMVs are like closed, or there are only certain days that you can go for certain things, or some DMVs are only for particular things now ever since COVID, and maybe it's like that all over, but I do know the East Coast, so it's a hassle. And I felt terrible for him. Oh my God. You see, I'm sitting here stressing over like stuff that can be taken care of, and then look at that, like, and it's right before Christmas. Oh, I feel terrible. Anyway, so now I'm behind this truck. All right. I'm going to continue with the rest of the vlog, and I just want to let you guys know everything's taken care of. I'm okay, and thank you for letting me vent, or I don't know, go through it together. All right, bye. Okay. I mean, there's nothing I can do. I just have to wait. I mean, I do need to finish my Christmas shopping. I have to get Tyler his air purifier. I never could say it. Air purifier. Fire. You guys know what I mean. I want to get that. And then, like, he always wants me to get him, like, boxers, white tees, and socks. And, you know, and then, you know, like, little stuff I get him and stuff. And I always get a stocking. Oh, my goodness, the line is long. People are thinking like me. I want a McGriddle. But that is that. I have all these ones. I worked on the corner last night. That's what my grandmother would say. She was so funny. A lot of people didn't take her jokes or personality, you know. They thought she was too much, but I miss those days, you know. And I know I joke a lot too sometimes, and you know, people take me wrong, but that's all right. That's me. Like, if you would have known me in real life, that's what I would say to you. Like, oh, I worked the corner last night, I did good, or something like that. You know, it's just how I am. Is your coffee always $1? The 12 ounce?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you. Have a good holiday. I didn't know their coffee was. I didn't really like McDonald's coffee though. I like my. If I was gonna pick anywhere, it would be Wawa. Wawa coffee is the best. Thank you so much. All right, I am on my way home now. This was a quick vlog. Very stressful day. Very manic for me, but that's all right. I wanted you guys to see, you know, all sides of me. You know. All right, guys, please thumbs up this video. It sounds so funny saying thumbs up this video when I'm like all like going crazy. Make sure you leave a comment. Commenting really does help out with engagement, even if it's just an emoji. It really does mean the absolute world to me. Again, thank you so much for everybody who supported me and purchased the palette. I really do appreciate you guys. You have no idea. And like I always say, it's just makeup. Bills and family come first. The holidays are coming, you know. Please, you know, like, don't feel bad if you can't purchase it. That always comes first. It's only makeup. And all right, guys, stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay healthy, and most importantly, always stay you. Never let somebody take you out of character. Do as I say, not as I do. Oh my God. I need to practice what I preach, especially today. All right, bye, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. See, I'm happy now that I have food. I can't help it. I love food. Love it. Love it. Love it. What are they doing? What are they building over there?